All right, Bulls Nation. Today is the day we got No, Patrick Beverly. All right. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I actually like Patrick Beverly. I like the signing, and we're gonna talk about it right after this.
Let's talk about one of the most iconic basketball teams in the world. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
All right, Bulls Nation. So I actually like this. You know, I made a video of John Wall, Russell Westbrook. I'm not gonna lie. My first option would be Russell Westbrook, just because he brings that ferocity and plays every game. And he's a Hall of Famer, basically. Why wouldn't you want Russell Westbrook before Patrick Beverly, right? So that's it. But I think the 6-game losing streak didn't help out the case on acquiring Russell Westbrook. Because if I was Russell Westbrook, man, he can't even get to the play-in. I want to play the game. You know, I want to be to the finals and showcase my talent. I don't think he can showcase it as much as he wanted to in the Clippers. You know, having Paul George and Kawhi and, you know, their system and all that stuff compared to the Bulls, where he could pretty much free roam in here, because that's what we do. We don't have plays, thanks to Billy Donovan. But being in a 6-game skid, which in we're not even going to get to play in, that's hard sell. But my second choice was always Patrick Beverly. I wanted Derrick Rose too, but he wasn't bought out, you know, but I still want Derrick Rose. Hopefully he gets released, signed for a veteran minimum and all that stuff. But with that being said, that didn't happen. So we got Patrick Beverly, which is not a bad consolation price, right? I mean, Patrick Beverly is a capable player. Honestly, the Timberwolves would have loved to get him back. They actually signed him for $13 million because he was vital to their run last year. The good thing about Patrick Beverly is that you can insert him into a situation where there's like players and all that stuff. He brings his intensity. Maybe not the most talented guy in the room, but the most intense. He's gonna give it his all. You know what? Within the Lakers, it's really hard to play against LeBron. We all know that he's not a star. But towards the latter part of the Lakers one, he actually shot better from the three-point area. You know, he's doing well with a team and all that stuff. But with the Bulls, I don't know if he's going to start. Should he start? Maybe. I would say he should start, but he shouldn't be playing more than 25 minutes a game. Maybe 20. You know, Ayo should still get the bunch of the minutes. But with that being said, Ayo can learn a lot. He's also a hometown guy. He's from Chicago. He got that Chicago grit. He got that dog in him. He's a pit bull. So I don't mind getting him because we don't have a dog in this team. Finally, we're gonna get a tech. Yeah, we got Patrick Beverly in the team. Maybe this would be the ignition that the Bulls need. Honestly, the Bulls have a lot of talent, but they lack heart. And by acquiring Patrick Beverly, maybe that's the heart that we need. Maybe this would push Zach LaVine and maybe DeMar DeRozan and maybe Vooch to a degree to have some sort of emotion and passion for the game and show it within their sleeves, you know, and maybe one of them can actually talk to Billy Donovan. We don't have a play. Patrick Beverly, the only thing that he can't do that I think is vital for this Bulls team is not even his shooting, the ability to play make. You know, that's one thing that Billy Donovan completely lacks as a coach, because he can't tailor a play around his team. He relies too much on a pure point guard that can play make, and that's not Patrick Beverly. He's a hustler. You know, he would give it his all. You know, he's a good defender. I don't know about fast break. Like I'm watching this plays with you. Arguably his impactful season the year previous, not this year with the Lakers, but he was pretty good. That's why he got the $13 million contract from the Wolves. And if he can replicate some of it to the Bulls, like this defensive play right here, can you imagine him and Alex Caruso, how destructive that would be as a backcourt defensively? Because we always have problems getting beat on the point of attack. The difference is that Lonzo does that, you know, chaos, but he can also run the fast break and facilitate, which I'm pretty sure Patrick Beverly can't do the same. But with that being said, that would relieve some of the pressure from Vucevic when defending the pick and roll, because of Patrick Beverly, you know, going over the screen instead of under, creating a switch that Billy Donovan likes to do. Now, if he can bring some of those shooting that we just saw earlier, he doesn't need to shoot like 46% from the three-point area, but occasional shooting, occasional drive to the basket, playmaking, making an entry pass, which no one in the Bulls lineup can do. For some reason, Zach LaVine does not know a simple entry pass to the post for Nikola Vucevic. That's why he can't go to the post. But like pocket passes like this, he doesn't need to be John Stockton. He doesn't need to be, right? Like, he just needs to contribute however he could. But I think he's going to help the most with the intensity, the attitude, the grit that he brings, and this pit bull mentality that no one's gonna push the Bulls around. Because I hate it when teams like Orlando Magic, I mean, if it's Milwaukee Bucks, fine, they're good. The Orlando Magic punking the Bulls. Detroit Pistons, that is just absurd. That is criminal right there. But with Patrick Beverly on the team, I think he's gonna stand up, get a tech. Man, depending on how this season turns out, if it turns out good, because we don't have Lonzo again next year, presumably, if he does well, if he advances to the playoffs, I don't mind keeping him. But that's premature. There's two ways to this. This could be a disaster as well. So either way, if it's a disaster, he'll help the Bulls tank. So maybe he'll butt heads with Billy Donovan because he's the lamest coach out there. So hey, win-win situation for the Bulls. Maybe he'll piss off Billy Donovan, he'll quit, or he gets fired. I don't know, something like that, because he doesn't have a passion, man. I think, again, I'll say it again. I think this team has enough talent to make noise in the playoffs or even get in the playoffs, but they can't because they don't have that heart. And this guy is all heart. Now, whether it translates to win or not, that is yet to be seen. But I'm excited. To what it will bring, what it would look like, especially with him and Caruso and Patrick Williams creating havoc on defense, maybe creating fast break opportunities with Ayo in there. Ooh, I love it. I love a good defensive team. I don't know if you can notice, but I grew up with Thibs. Love watching Thibs. I like the defensive grit. I'll take defense over offense any day of the week. I know it's an offensive league now, but hey, New York Knicks is still above 500. But I'm welcoming Patrick Beverly here with open arms. I'm open to the opportunity. I'm not in the tank zone because there's only 42% of getting that, but I feel like if we can get to the play-in and playoffs, we can make some noise. I honestly believe that. But thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you liked this video. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video because it does help out a ton. And welcome Patrick Beverly, and I'll see you guys in the next video.